This exhibition is really the long-time sort of research project and passion project of our very long-time curator of fashion arts and textiles. Her name is Cynthia Amneas. Cynthia did well over a decade of primary source research on this designer, so she was part of filling in a story that kind of had been largely forgotten for a few decades. Elizabeth Hawes, she has a really unique, kind of at times caustic, but definitely really forward-thinking voice. She wrote 9 books in her lifetime about fashion and the fashion system and how dress fits into how we live and operate in society. She's certainly not a household name today, but she had a huge influence on fashion design in the United States. Coming out of the 1920s, we had seen this shift away from really structured, sometimes constricting modes of dress toward a much freer, more free-flowing way for modern women to dress and move through life. But fashion was really still centered around what was happening in Paris and in Europe. And Elizabeth Hawes, though she had some training in Paris, came to believe that American women, and men as well, really deserved a specifically American point of view and design identity. So she came back to the States and opened her atelier to do that. And she really was a master of a lot of really interesting technique. Her draping, cutting, piecing, her color combinations are all really unique. She really just wanted women and people in general to be able to dress for comfort and utility and mobility, in addition to wearing things that were beautifully designed and sort of founded in really strong design principles. People talk about timeless fashion. I do think that a lot of the pieces that you see in this show look like something that a lot of us would be happy to wear today, and you see her influence on a lot of things that we take for granted now. She was also just really forward-thinking about how we manufacture fashion. She really wanted there to be access to quality garments made to last and made here in America. And under the sort of global fast fashion system that we've entered, those are issues that we really still struggle with today that have only become more pressing. So back in the 1930s, she was already talking about the issues with the fashion system. And I hope that people, in seeing this exhibition, can identify those themes and think about how they fit into how we consume fashion and this art form and this thing that we live with today. Behind the Costume Institute at the Met in New York, where she was based, we actually have the largest surviving collection of Hawes's designs. Collecting fashion has been in the museum's DNA actually since the very beginning. When we were founded in the 1880s by the Women's Art Museum Association, they brought fashion and textiles into the collection before we even had a building. That said, we haven't always had the space to show light-sensitive works, which have to be rotated frequently. Thanks to a transformative gift from the collector Mary Basket, we will in future have a gallery for the ongoing display of the fashion collection. So we have a huge collection to draw from, and now we'll be able to show a lot more of it to people going forward.